Alright guys, welcome back to Beautiful Farming Simulator 25. Today we're getting into our big end of year sell-off, but before we get into that, we got to spray our fertilizer onto all of our ground, all three of our fields, and then our bottom field, since we didn't plow that, um, is needing to be sprayed for the weeds that are out there too. So we'll do all of that here quick, and then I will be doing our massive sell-off. As you can tell by our lumber pile, it is going to be a really good sell-off. Apparently adding another long plank one was a really good idea, because holy cow, another beam would probably be another one that's just targeting beams would probably be really good too, but I don't think we'll be buying any more small lumber mills, maybe the big one at some point, but yeah. Anyways, we got the Valtra hooked up to the sprayer here because it has our narrow tires. Unfortunately, our Massey does not have narrow tires, so we'll be using this to go ahead and spray. Yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and get into the time lapse so then we can get further into the episode and get into our big money making time so we can upgrade the farm. So hope you enjoy. Well, welcome back, everyone. After that long time lapse of spraying, we got the fertilizer applied and then sprayed those weeds off down there, thankfully. And then obviously I had to buy some more, so I went and picked that up. And I was gonna uh, just sleep once, and then in November we were gonna sell the lumber. But when I went and started looking through prices, the best price for literally everything I'm trying to sell is right now in December. So we are gonna go sell things now. Um, but I suppose I could talk to you. With waiting for that, or sleeping then again into December, that gave us 2 more months of lumber to load up. And now we have honestly an absurd amount of lumber to sell. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and make sure all the straps are on. 4,000 wood beam, 10,000 plank long, 9,000 planks. Wow, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Check lumber prices. Planks long. Playground again. Playground. Just double check down here. Guessing it is not even close. We gotta go to playground. So I'll just take you along here and we can kind of just chat about everything. So we're gonna sell, obviously, per usual, we're gonna sell our wheat, our barley, and our canola. And then the straw obviously will be sold too. And hopefully we will have enough to at least buy one of the chunks of ground. Um, and then, like I said a couple episodes back, maybe even at the start of this episode, I can't remember now because that spraying literally took me like 40 minutes. Um, I believe we are going to still go up or buy a row crop planter, so we can plant corn and soybeans because that's what I plant in real life, and am more comfortable with. But would be kind of cool as well to just have both a wheat or a cedar drill, whatever you call it, and planter so we can plant whatever we want. But now we are already at the playground. And 90,000? Jeez. Oop. Must have hooked that little mailbox that's always been there. I honestly don't think I've ever hit that, and I just happened to hit it now. So yeah, I'll show you guys the planter here for a sec. Let's see. Planter is not going to be in the main menus. Anyways, so my goal is to get this optimum planter. We actually already had it at one point during this series, but I sold it so I could buy the drill that I had previously, the yellow one, the Bednar one, and then I could sell the corn head that I had at the time and stuff like that. So then I could kind of condense everything down and buy better equipment. But now we're at the point where we can upgrade and expand a little bit more since we don't have a loan currently. And yeah, so this is a planter we're gonna hopefully, or we will buy. Actually, I could buy it right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait a little bit. And then we have to buy a corn header for our combine then, obviously. And leading towards this 12 row corn head. So we'll need 200,000 to do that. And then ground wise, we're gonna buy field 10 for sure. And if we can do it without getting too much into debt, we're going to also by field 6. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back then, I guess. So, I will see you guys when we get back to the house. Alright, guys. So, we got back. I loaded up the trailer. I definitely didn't use the auto load feature because it's really embarrassing how long it takes me to load the trailer sometimes when it comes to bales. Anyways, yeah, we got 24 round bales on here, and then I have another, should be 25 or 4 left there. So we'll take these in, and then we'll come back, hook up to the wagon. Actually, I might just hook the Massey up to the wagons and have them ready. So, yeah. So then we'll just get right into the normal time lapse that we do of selling all of our crops and our stuff from the year. And yeah. So as always, hope you guys kind of enjoy this little time lapse now. Alright guys, so as you saw there, we sold everything. I've actually already bought the corn head and brought it back, and I've actually bought the planter already too, as you can see here. And I got the Valtra. I switched off the duals in the back to just the singles because it looks kind of funny when all it is now is a loader tractor. So yeah, but now we got our Optima planter is all I'm going to say, because that's probably the only thing I can pronounce correctly out of that, and I'm probably not even pronouncing it right, but yeah. So we got the planter bot, corn head bot, and we're going to head back with corn planter now. And before we do that though, we might as well see how much do I need to buy field number 6, 225. This was 100 even. I'd really like to be able to buy this one so I can make that all into one, but we can't afford to take out another 200. Well, we probably could afford to get another $250,000 note, but I just don't want to do that anymore. So we are going to go ahead and borrow enough to be able to buy that piece of ground, and then have some just in case. Well, not just in case, when we have some other expenses. So we now own all of this, and 10 will be oats next year, and then it will be whatever field 2 is. That's the goal, at least. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump in the Valtra here, and we're gonna go ahead and head back. But I guess honestly, not much more to say to this episode. I guess I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know these are probably a little bit more boring episodes, but it's just the updates to the farm as a yearly progression continues, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that'll be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It isn't just help me, it helps you guys too. It helps you guys get better recommended content to stuff that you actually like, as well as make sure you're subscribed as well, so you can follow along. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.